How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Now, LJN has gotten a lot of flack over the years. Rightfully so. They didn't make a lot of good video games. Actually, most of the games that had their logo stamped on it were pretty bad. Today is an LJN release. And it was developed by Atlus. I know, surprising, right? But what we'll learn today is that even the highly vaunted Atlus had a period of adjustment to what they were doing as a game developer. Today, we're going to be talking about a movie tie-in, one of the most infamous movie tie-ins of all time, Friday the 13th. Now, this game, set in Camp Crystal Lake, where pretty much all of the Friday the 13th movies were set back in the day. And you play as one of 6 camp counselors. Actually, you can play as all of them, but you control one at a time. And your job as those camp counselors is to protect each other, to protect the campers at the camp, and to fight off Jason Voorhees. Part of that involves you lighting torches, using torches and lighters to light fireplaces in the larger cabins. That will give you the means to navigate the caves. You go into the caves, find the right locked door, and fight Jason's mother. You defeat her, you get an item, you can go back out into the rest of the camp, fight Jason. The cycle continues. And it continues 2 more times. You have to beat Jason and his mother 3 times over 3 days in order to win this game. It is a repetitive, confusing, aggravating affair that should have been better than it was, or not made at all, because it is a mess of a video game. Sound design on the game is a mess. There's like 3 pieces of music that just loop over and over and over. Fighting Jason is a tedious affair because you have to fight him so many times during the course of the game, both inside and outside of cabins. And the fights outside of the cabins is a mess because he'll just run up on you. They'll play a little tone that I guess is supposed to represent the little thing that happens in the Friday the 13th movies. And he'll just run towards you. Jason doesn't run in those movies, or am I mistaken? I don't know, but it's a mess of a game, and honestly, even fans of those films don't like this game. It's funny because LJN also made a Nightmare on Elm Street game. It's a lot more serviceable than this one. And if I had to pick between the two, I would easily pick that Nightmare on Elm Street game before I would play Friday the 13th, because Friday the 13th is a confusing nightmare of a video game. Sorry. But yeah. The only way I can justify this playing this is if you can track down that somebody had done a ROM with a remaster with an improved map system and all that. If that works for you, try that out. But otherwise, this game is not good. Don't give it the energy. There are so many more enjoyable things you can play. Hell, there was a Friday the 13th game that came out a few years ago. It's an asymmetrical multiplayer game. One player plays as Jason, the other players play as potential victims, and you either have to fight off Jason or escape. That's the object of the game. Play that one if you want to play a Friday the 13th game. Jason was in Mortal Kombat. Play that. That's better. This ain't good. Anyway, this has been the 8-Bit Animal. I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow, big things come in small packages.